Okay, I'm back. Let me do the thing really quick. See, I think I probably did a new stream. Yeah. Okay, get that one out. I do this. This. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me. You guys are awesome. Yeah, it did that thing again where you have to delete the cache out of Streamlabs and force me to restart, which it hadn't been doing that in a while, so I hadn't been making that a routine. But I think whenever I just open Streamlabs, I need to make it a routine. So, but I'm back. I can hear the game again, which is very much poggers. So, the noise you hear in the background is my neighbors. So now, whoops. Let's get into it. Yes, boat guy. Yeah, I started him the last time I played, and time to beat some bosses. Yep, let's do it. The goal is to finish. Even though the challenge has been said, like, that's stupid. Don't do that. I will say, bear with me as I learn controls again. So I've also learned, I actually watched a little bit of Cuphead since I last streamed it, and I learned like the importance of parrying. Now, I will say, have I practiced it? No. But, oh man. Oh gosh. Okay, it's also... Ow. Okay, wasn't bad. Just trying to get the hang of everything again. It wasn't bad. It was a good first round. So, and if you remember from the last time I played, I'm not a good parrier. The shark was there. So, but I am going to try to make a better attempt at it. So, probably going to lead to some more frustration because I've gone this long without parrying, so therefore, why would I worry about it? Oh, okay, that was just parrying. I hate parrying. I barely ever do it. If I do, it's on accident, most likely. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. But the main goal of parrying, like, let me rephrase that. The main benefit of parrying, from what I've understood, is that you can charge your super a lot quicker when you parry. So, which for boss battles, getting the parry going is not a bad thing. What? Oh, what? What hit me? I thought I could jump and dodge my way through that. Okay, so he's gonna shoot down. Oh, I jumped into it. That's my fault. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the roundabout is also good for this. The roundabout's good for the last stage of this one, I believe. That's L. Okay. So just remembering the moves. Doing really good though. Thanks. Not a good time to look at chat, apparently. So one thing when I was going back there and editing these gameplays, it's like I've done better about like getting rid of the quiet parts for Let's Plays. But it's also a case of like, you know, there's not really much interaction I can do in this game because my brain is so focused on not dying. So I'm trying to make like passing glances at chat. Don't ask me how I did that. Good boy. Another reason the audio is good, I've now realized like that is the only reason I got through that squid in the hyper focused. Is that gonna get him? Oh, that does get him. Just damn sneeze. Oh, I didn't even see the. Oh, now I understand. Now I understand. I refuse to talk on the phone with Mason while I play because I can't concentrate on the game while talking. Yeah, no, I can't either. Like, it's been funny. It was like both funny and frustrating to me Thursday as I'm, you know, bringing stuff up and working and all that. You know, because if I'm just carrying stuff up and downstairs, it's not like it's like super like intense. I need to focus, so my brain will wander and think about, you know, other things I gotta do, other like plans and dreams and things like that. So I'll just get into this like thought mode, and the part of that too is like, and it's the weirdest thing. It's like my body will go on autopilot. So I will just walk in a normal path like I would take. Like if I'm going upstairs, I was paying attention to the squid more so than the barrel. Like I'm gonna go. Oh, how did I dash? So much on screen. I forgot how chaotic this can be. Like I was making my normal paths. If I'm going to upstairs from downstairs, I'm going back to my office most likely. So, and I was putting stuff in the skate room, and I kept wanting to put it on tables because that would have been my typical. So it was so funny to me to watch that because I knew exactly what was happening. And I've always found it so interesting how self-aware I am anymore. But it was also frustrating because I was already like tensed up and was like, I gotta get this done. Sharkman, okay. Oh, that's a good idea too. Don't go like straight to the edge. This is where I gotta focus. Okay. I'm trying to learn to time that with sound. Oh, dummy. So busy working on the transition, or him going to final form, that I wasn't paying attention. Ah. Okay. Doing good. Getting the hang of it again. I like how I said I'm gonna you know, try parry more, because it'll help build your super quicker. I've parried once successfully tonight, and once unsuccessfully. And that has been it. Shark names. Just laying the hits. Final phase, let's go! Whoa. Is that early? That's early, isn't it? Am I crazy? Why do I feel like he's spitting them out early? The cannonballs. I can make that noise too. Yeah! Let's go! Woo! You just got goated, that's all. That's true. I am the goat of Cuphead. Woo! Let's go! Mm. Yeah, no parries, but hey. See, it wasn't so bad. No, it wasn't. Like, I think that battle was a good warm-up for me because it was just, hey, I need to get my motions back. So, but hey, first boss down. Final Isle. Told you, we're going to speedrun this tonight. That took 10 minutes. I think that's been my quickest fight yet. Is there any moves I need to focus on? Like, any moves I should be getting for this battle, for this Final Isle? Because I'm not touching the running guns, truthfully. Well, you boys think I would recommend to stay away from the bee lady. Oh yeah, no, that I remember being chaos. You boys think your situation is a multicolored mess, don't you? What if I told you there was a way to see it in shades of gray? A way that only a pacifist platformer would be able to perceive. Would you little mugs believe that if I told you? What is this? Wait, how do I get to the... Is it Twin Heart thing that we should get to? Okay. Off. Do you have a close range gun? So I have the pea shooter. Nope. Long range, medium range. No, I don't. Nope, I do not. This is Bee Lady, isn't she? Yeah, through my honey bottoms. I know, I'm staying away from that with the 10-foot bowl. Although that does maybe look like my next boss battle. Because I don't know how to get to the shop from here. So Calamaria or the Bee Lady. I vaguely remember her. Let's try this and see what happens. Guns are pretty good if you were to get another spread shot. Okay. Like, I'm just trying to decide how, like, if I really need to do the running guns or... Oh, it's a plain one! Hard to... Wait. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, how do I get small? Yeah, it's hard. It is hard. Okay. You and Mason used one of your genies on this one? Genies. Oh, like the extra lives? Yeah. That I could believe. Like, immediately I was just overwhelmed with stuff. But this is a lot like Jimmy, I think. Okay. So, And Jimmy's was all about, or not Jimmy's, the bird guy. Might need to go to the double shot. The wishes, yeah. I might need to go for the extra heart. But this reminds me a lot of the bird guy, which is just learning routines and getting there. These are easy parries. I can do this one. And I think getting the final will be like... Wasn't expecting that. Well, that didn't look good. Oh, she's Medusa. Okay. Yeah, but if you beat her without it, that would be really good. Yeah. So, I think learning my parries for this one is going to be essential. Getting the ultimates off is very much the best thing. And it's just going to be a routine learning. Like I said, this reminds me of the Cup guy. This reminds me of the moon from the first Isle. And I'm trying to remember like my strategies with that, which was just like, it's going to be a repeat. It's going to be a death party. It's going to be like cycling through. So yeah, I feel good about this one. Like I'm getting this like weird confidence that I can't tell if it's just like I'm being arrogant or I'm getting good at this, which I don't know which one is better. Okay, so this is dude I just gotta move around for. But then if I go small and just dodge, I'm okay. Maybe a break is exactly what I needed. Yeah, I think so. Gosh, yeah, no. I got 1 health left. Okay, the pufferfish came in a different pattern and that threw me off. Ah! Didn't time that right. Almost got through that first stage again. Yeah, I think a break is what I needed. Just something, I think just taking that break and well no, I played this pretty much all of October. I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, I think just a break off from this is what I needed. But before I start anything new on the channel, I want to, finish some of the stuff that we've been doing. Okay, so this is circle around it. Pull that guy open. I've wasted health. Take this over. Okay. This is giving me hope because I've taken a week break too, so maybe I'll be really good. Fingers are definitely crossed. Yeah, yeah, definitely. If I was beating my head, like most likely, like if I don't beat this in an hour, I'm gonna switch and go to the bee lady. Like realistically, beating your head over and over on something is not healthy. I mean, it's quite literally the definition of insanity, trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So I mean, okay, so this is Circle Dude. So, like, yeah, no, take a break and do something. This is why I try to give, like, alternate content. Oh, gosh, that was dumb. That was dumber, too. I need to play in the back. Okay, yep, we're gonna throw that round out. Yeah, this is why I like doing it like variety content, is because if I was sitting here and playing a game like Fortnite over and over and over again, like, I'm gonna lose interest in it, which Fortnite is one of those weird ones where I weirdly haven't, but I think because it can get so different, which is helpful. How I survived that realistically. I mean, look how much I think I actually lost my mind with Jimmy. And I think Jimmy realistically is one of those ones I lost my mind with. They're throwing the things in different order for me today, which is, or like every time has been a different match. Like, I don't think there's been any one of the same. It does make me wonder. I did this wrong. Like, it does make me wonder if that's the more viable option. Nope. Did I just see you say Jimmy was supposed to be easy too? Jimmy was supposed to be an easy boss? I mean, he was after a while, but again, it's like this. It's like this battle with Calamaria. It's learning the routines, and Jimmy's I could just not get used to. And the problem with this so far has been the openers have been completely different every time, which is good because you can't get into a pattern routine, but it's a struggle at the same time because it makes it harder in my eyes to learn this. I think it depends on your person because I think we may know essentially about this game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I think it definitely depends on how you are as a gamer. Like, I am not used to this type of gameplay, so learning reflexes like this has been like a very fun challenge. Let me be real with that. And I'm doing a lot better. It makes me realize I'm not actually as bad as I think I am, which is nice. Because I used to think I was just absolute trash at video games. That's part of the reason why I always default to sports games. Stop. No! Ah, I got trapped. So, is it just a matter of dealing damage to her on that second stage? Like, because I've focused a little bit more. Giving me confidence? Yeah, like, this is giving me a lot of confidence. Like, I'm actually pretty good, which is kind of good that I'm doing well on this, because if I follow through with my promise of doing the genocide route for Undertale, this might have been an actually like legitimate warm up to the Sans fight. Okay, I think I do need to switch to the two hearts after this. Actually, that makes sense because I don't have it. Oh, I do have a dash. I'm gonna switch to the two hearts because that's how I'm learning. It's just how I'm learning to do this battle. So, and that's another thing with this game too. You can learn to do this different. Okay, now when has she started with the pufferfish on the first round? Like, that has not That has been a thing maybe once. That's not fair. This is the first time I heard the name. So, but yeah, I think you can, like, this is a good, like, you can do these battles differently every time with, I need to shut up. I just need to shut up. Like, talking is going to be the thing that kills me. But you can do this, you can do these battles, like, differently with every person. And, succeed. I mean, look how much I'm not parrying. You can do these battles differently with every person and do well, which is, I think, a unique thing. What did that parry? Look at that. That parry action. Look at that parry the platypus action. Oh, I jumped into that bullet. So is the thing's gotta be to hit her, not the... Oh, I think I had it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I hit her. Okay. Yeah, I think that drop-down bomb might be the secret for the second round. Yes, good context. Thank you. Oh gosh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, hit her. I don't promote women abuse though. Let's get that clear. Yeah, no one take that out of context. We don't abuse women here. We don't abuse people in general, but we don't abuse women especially. Oh my gosh, my body's reacting to that comment. Yeah, I got overwhelmed. My nose. I inadvertently jumped into No Shave November. But man, my mustache is tickling my face like crazy today. Okay. I think that is the strategy. I just gotta figure out the timing on that a lot better. Or the placement, I guess I should really say. Dang it. Okay. Getting caught in these tight corners. Oh, I can't hit the seahorse either? I mean, that makes sense, but... Hell of that. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I ran into the turtle. This is the first time that the sea creatures have caused me more damage than the boss. Great, good. Glad to hear it. Welcome to the channel. Pray your week has been wonderful. I think I need to watch the patterns for those. Oh no! Oh, that kind of worked. Move your stick to break it. Thank you. Thank you. That's the one thing I couldn't figure out. Stick. Left, right, either one, doesn't matter. Thank you. I couldn't tell if you had to shoot your way out of it, is what my brain kept going towards. I had to scratch my face. That's it. If this kills me again, my face itchiness kills me again, I am shaving tonight. Really don't care. Doesn't care. Okay, cool. And I thought I didn't know that, so I just dealt with it. I mean, that's where I was too. I thought you just, in essence, had to shoot your way out of it. Come on, I parried that. Oh, any button. I got here quick. Oh, isn't this my first super? I needed to go small.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Okay. Oh, that's smart. Like, it's first time I got hit by those fish in a while. Alrighty then.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
I'm still learning like the placement for that second round. I think the biggest thing is going to be going at it with more than one or two health. I should really be getting there for 2 or 3. Oh, zoned out. Well, that's new.
A real high-class bout. It's on.
Okay, I was wrong. We're sticking with the shot. The main shooter. Oh, come on. We're sticking with the main shooter for the second one. Spam your buttons. Okay. Good to know. Oh. The combination of... Last stage only has 2 attacks. Okay.
A brawl is
The combination of the ghosts and the pufferfish are absolutely wrong, nightmarish, and I want the game devs canceled for that. Can you guys make it happen? Like, make it trending on Twitter? Because that just ain't it, Chief. Look at that parry in action. What's up, Raven? Long time no see. How you been, Raven?
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
I don't know why. It is fun to make that noise. It was gone so long because you what? How? 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 Then I'm alright. Yeah, button spam. Best way. You're done with. Oh yeah, didn't you? Were you the one that told me you were 200% or gonna do the colorblind mode? Okay, hold on. Okay. Yay! There we go. Woo! 2 bosses down in 42 minutes. That ain't bad. We're getting good. Hey, we got some parries. Did I get A? Hey, I think that's my first A. I'll take it. Yeah, you got better? Yeah. Lila and I were talking about that. We think it's because I took a week off from this game. I've gotten the chance to just relax a little bit. Which I'm gonna say probably my stress and patience in the month of October just didn't help much of anybody. So, but nice. All right. You look grumpy. I'm so stoned. I never want to hear Ludwig say less is more again. The common sense that more is more. Ah, he doesn't know the first thing about fine music. If you're and if you waste your time talking to him, neither will you. You've S ranked every boss? Holy moly, that's impressive. There's a secret path by that car. Ah, thank you. Showgirl, isn't that hard? Okay. Oh, the robot dude. Oh, I remember the robot dude. Ugh, that Wolfgang. Always taking 10 notes to express 2 notes worth of music. In the theater, yeah. I'm just exploring right now. He has no conception of what I mean by less is more. I know you agree with me. Go convince that tinny clock. He won't listen to me anymore. I'm gonna hit my mic and protest. Yeah, no, robot's gonna be last. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. No, we'll go for the theater. The lovely theater. Sally stage play. The dramatic fanatic. Talking to the jukebox and the radio changes. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Huh. Good to know. Yeah, y'all really love Cuphead. That's like the 3 Cuphead streams I've done has been my most viewed streams like ever. So I'm sorry, what? The roundabouts feel good with her. I wasn't expecting them to stun. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need... Yeah, I was gonna say, yep, I need the Charm Smoke. Just thinking that. How many stages am I looking at, and did I just get lucky enough to maybe one-shot? Okay. So I have the extra heart right now. That wasn't bad for a first round. But yeah, the smoke dash is going to be more necessary. More about the last two are very easy. Yeah. So yeah, I think that was just a case of first round learning, but the smoke dash is going to be like way more important, I feel. Do you parry the pink points? Ah, good to know. So I think no, I can't parry those. What's the parryable for this level? Oh, okay. Whoops. Okay, that was my fault. I ran into her. That was my fault.
This match will get red hot.
Land on the
And
angels.
begin.
Oh, Oh, and land on the angels. I see now what you're saying. Okay. This is me, I'm a big whiny baby. Okay. Prefer to use a chaser in the closer changes. Like either one will work. I just this one is this one I think is good with this as long as I get the roundabout or the smoke dashes off properly. Like I know I can do this one. I know I can get through the first two stages. It's me like overthinking everything else that has happened. It's that third stage that I still have to try and learn. So because I know this actually does more damage too, which is also part of why I like to use this one for this stage. God, looking at color blind mode makes my head have a stroke. God, I'm afraid to know what that looks like then. No. That's not bad. don't use the chaser on the third stage. Chaser's all I got. Oh! Yeah, jump over the umbrella.
A great slam and then and begin.
Dash. Yeah, no, I know. Ah! Alright. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know how I survived that. Go away. Go away, nice lady. Ow. Chaser on the last stage, yeah. No, I think I got it figured out. The umbrella just spooked me out because I wasn't expecting it to land on stage. I did not know where I was and got concerned. Oh, hey. Rude. Rude and uncalled for. Go away. Oh no, it's a big wave. I think I might save my super for the last stage too. This isn't gonna be good. Yeah. Nope. Yep. As soon as I got stuck with that, I was like, nope, that ain't gonna work. That's my fault.
Now go.
Okay. Let's just. Yeah, I'm gonna use the super on the stage, on the third stage. Yeah, no, I recognize that. As soon as I did it, I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. Oh, come on. I might use it on the second stage. Those pages quick. Yeah. I hear you. Okay, here we go. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, that A minus for Calamaria. Only A. You're gonna see this game. Let's go. That's 3 bosses in an hour. Ugh! I feel like a man. I want to go to war. I want a lightsaber. Okay. Dear God, who do I go to next? You know what? We are circling the block. I know you guys are warning me. I hear you. I'm trying to remember. Is the robot one a plane stage too? Like, I'm just trying to get it in my memory. Dr. Sir Folkington? Let's be honest, fellas. There's a class of grade A people, and then there is, well, everyone else. At the moment, you seem like everyone else. Get the coin that's held. The robot stage is a plane level. So plane levels I'm getting better at. So I might move to that. I hear you, Raven. That means you cannot experience the world in the way I do. What's this? Winter Warman. So now it's just 3, right? No, I have 4. Cat and mouse next. Werner? Is that Werner? Marine Corps? Like what? That is Werner? Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Need to get more A's? No, I don't. Like, my goal is not to get an A every level. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not. Okay, I'm gonna use the John real quick. I'm just gonna leave this here so that way you guys can enjoy the music, but I will return in a second. I am back. What I missed. I need to get more A's. You unlock a secret grade if you get 50 bucks in the A rate. Oh, secret graphic. Yeah. Hear me say this as I prep some G Fuel for me. My goal is not to get A ranks. The secrets are fun and all. There's a coin behind the stairs. Oh, yeah. Let me run back and grab that. Like, the secrets are fun and all. Getting A ranks, mega completions. That's fun and all. It ain't me. My goal is to complete the game. And have fun doing it. And this has been a great challenge for me. It's been a great test for me. I absolutely love this game. I adore this game. I have more empathy for the people who have played this game and the Let's Players I've seen play this game. But for me, I'm going to play it the way I want. So, if I get A ranks, cool. If I don't, be happy I defeated the level. Yes, let me go to the stairs behind Kevin. is. All right, let's go. Let's go play with a cat and a mouse. Or grind. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I do need to go this way. Let's go play with a cat and mouse, shall we? So I'm G fueled up. I have an empty tank. Sorry, Team I know.
Here's a real
Oh, this dude, I remember him. This one's gonna be nothing short of a pain in the butt. Oh. Oh. Okay. Next, you should do the Phantom Express. I'm guessing that's north of the theater. Because that's the only one I think I don't know yet. Soundtrack does hit hard. Werner Warman in the war probably. I'm sorry, I was reading chat. Yes, that is right. Okay. So we'll do. I guess my plan then. We'll do beat Werner, go to the train, be Lady, and then we'll end with the Dr. Wily looking. But you can't shoot the cat from there. Biscuits. Getting close to moving on to second. Oh, is that the second stage? When he charges to the other side? We're gonna do this instead. I changed things up, so now I'm gonna get all flustered. Roundabout for phase 1, spread for phase 2, smoke dash for super 1. So I don't have the spread, so I'd have to go do a run and gun. Unless there's another secret coin y'all can tell me about, because I think the spread is a spread 3 or 4 coins. Because if it's 3, we can go after I lose this round. If it's 4, let's see. Oh, it's 3. Okay. Alrighty. You should get the 3rd super. Yeah. I got the secret coin on the 1st. Did I get the secret coin on the 2nd? Lila, do you know if I got the secret coin on the 2nd? I think I did. The 3rd super, maybe. Let me play this a little bit more. I'm still kind of learning this. No, I definitely did not do that. My parrying ability. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I think I did too. Yeah, I was too busy reading. You guys just quit talking. No, I'm kidding. I think I did too. So we'll see. Um, oh, I didn't even see that one. Okay. Don't appear in the first stage. Okay, 3 experts in here. No, I appreciate it. If it looks like I'm not like doing what you guys are saying to do or recommending to do, like I'm taking in all the information, but I'm a trial by error person. So I learn by experimenting and doing it myself. Okay. Okay. That didn't work out well. Not in the way I wanted it to. Sorry, my phone go off. So like, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not bothering me to get all the backseats, but um, yeah, part of this is gonna be let me learn it on my own, taking in all recommendations. I feel like I'm getting my. I'm sorry, I dashed right. Let's say. I'm getting the hang of this. It's just not going as super effectively as I like it to. Ah, I accidentally hit dash as I was going to fix my mic. Or. I was going to fix my headphones. Dang it. Alright, I got my plan. Okay. Got my plan. It's dying. I'm good at that. I can do that over and over again. I needed to dash through. I'm a dum dum.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
I needed to dash through that. I'm a dum dum. Oh, okay. You know, realistically, I might go for the 4 hearts on this one. I guess I am smoke dashing a little bit more than I think. Okay. When the cat moves, it's close. When the cat moves, it's close to the left. Watch the ceiling. Is that for stage 3? I know the cat gets more involved for stage 3. Biscuit. Yeah, okay. Okay. Gotcha, bro. Let's dash through those. Which I'm sure most of you are like, duh. It's someone in ghost dress. It's someone's ghost dress. Okay. How did I die there? I was crouched underneath. Did he run me over?
This match will get red hot.
Like, I was crouched underneath that fire, so I knew it wasn't the fire that caused it. Don't jump into the spinning bottle caps of death, Middleton.
And begin.
Yeah, that one didn't count.
A great slam and then some.
That one did not count. That one went against TOS. Too graphic. Oh! Management sources a lot easier.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
Fire hit you? Okay.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin.
Headphones stay on my ear. My gosh. He's not on the top, move to the bottom, he's at the bottom, move to the top. Yeah. That's what I'm learning.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
I think I'm also learning I need to bring home my headphones. Using these dumb things for streaming is driving me insane today. And it doesn't help that my patience are short as it is, but still. I missed both of those. That wasn't very PogChamp. I got overwhelmed. I got overwhelmed by that one. Sorry, I've gone way too quiet for this round. So much confidence in there. I took a break. Should have kept the momentum going. Trying to get the record for Wonder Woman. Nice. What was I aimed at? Just got 110. Dang. Nicely done. I call it stupidity. Who uses those anymore? Let's have a look. I hate that you auto jump onto them. I'm sorry. There's too much to try and understand. Going professional gamer mode. I even saw it coming. I was like, okay, dash. Make sure you dash. Make sure you dash. Guess what I did not do? Dash.
Good day for a
Okay.
it's on.
I feel good.
Surely brewing. Now go.
Alright, I'm just gonna use this. Screw the roundabouts. Now that I beat the game, I'm gonna do random challenges. Makes sense.
Good day for
I thought you said you were putting it up, though.
and begin.
Just can't put the game down, man. I don't know, Raven. They call that an addiction. Oh, end of my life. Thank you. Jiminy Christmas. No, I can't. No, I can't. What's the third super? I mean, is that worth getting into for this battle?
It's on.
As I said, I don't like it. I never used it, but I still think you should collect it. Plus, I can probably unlock another coin. Yeah, you have to bow hard. You have to know how to control. Okay. If I don't make any progress in this round, I'll break off and go get it. You're right, it might be able to give me that coin I need. Alright, we'll go pick it up. I shouldn't have took that break. It's all my fault. Spread is really good for the second stage of this. I guess let me go see. I don't remember if anybody told me if it was 3 or 4 points. The spread probably will be better. It's 4. Goodbye. Yeah, I just don't want to go through the headache of a run and gun, realistically. Like, that's where I'm at, and that's why I'm avoiding them at all costs at this current juncture. So, like, but if it does boil down to it, yeah, I'll go do one. I just don't want to.
The ghouls are out tonight.
The ghouls are out tonight.
You failed.
Oh my god. There's a guy behind the second stage that gives you a coin if you parry 4 times without landing. Yeah. Oh, him, I remember. Yeah. That was just funny. The ghouls are out tonight. You failed.
You're up.
It's like, I just barely got started, man. Don't touch my... Okay. It's these freaking headphones, man. I don't need it for this level. Oh, it's these headphones, man. I need to get my actual headphones from my office back in my home. I'm hitting B.
The ghouls are out.
This is why I don't parry in stages. I'm a terrible parrier. I do a horrible parry the platypus cosplay. I'm hitting B.
The ghouls are out tonight. It's on.
I'm fine, Raven. Just because I'm having a breakdown live on stream doesn't mean you can judge me. I hit B! Come on!
Here comes a spooky
I'm about ready just to show you guys what I hit. Yelled so loud my stream volume came out. Eh. I get frustrated. Ugh. I get frustrated when I think I actually hit the button and it doesn't register that I hit it. Put on auto pay. I don't even think I own it. Yeah, I don't even own the auto parry.
The Googles are out tonight. Now go.
Like, I know I should be parrying. Like, I will fully admit to that. The problem is, like, I think it's just my time. No, that was pretty sick. But I can never get the timing right on parrying. I parried you.
Here comes a spooky bunch. Fail. The Googles are out tonight. Here comes a spooky bunch.
Oh my gosh, this should not be as difficult as I'm making it. This should not be as difficult as I'm making it. Get out of here, headphones. This should not be as difficult as I'm making it to be.
The Googles are out tonight. You're up.
I...
Here comes a spooky bunch. Now go.
Oh, Christmas crackers. Dang it! but I want to.
The Googles are out tonight.
I want to. Yeah, I know. This is a problem. I can get like too competitive, and this is just one of those, like, I don't like to fail a lot over and over again, especially when I had like pretty good success in the first half of the stream. No. 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 I'm done. You know, beat it if you want. Yeah, no, I know. No, I know. I hear you. I do. I appreciate it. For the sake of my sanity, I'm going to. Sorry, I hate getting that pissed off about it. Because realistically, it's a freaking game. But also, like, I don't like being angry. So it doesn't feel good. It doesn't. Yeah. So, and that's. Excuse me. Continuing that is just putting myself through my own torture, which. Secret one in here. Alright, we'll head back to 2. Yep. See if I unlocked it. It's this guy, right? Where'd you manage to... I already did! Meh. Is there any other secret coins in here? Hey, wait a minute. Isn't there a fourth guy I'm supposed to be reuniting? If I reunite the fourth guy, doesn't that give me... I've died 407 times. Did I get the coin from the other girl? What other girl? Got it! Thank you. Yeah, I got the coin. No. Go behind the tent. Oh, there you are.
It's nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside. Grab a book and get some air. So what are you waiting for? Bum, 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 bum. Why not take a quick break? Tune the radio. There's chores to do, there's leaves to rake. Strum the old banjo. You can practice your Lindy Hop. Bum, 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 bum. And maybe later sing with your barbershop. Why not take a little quick break and come back for more? Then come back for more. Please come back for more.
I like that. That's too funny to, whine about needing a break, and they sing a song about taking a break, which is apropos. Okay, spread shot. We're in a rabbit. Let's do it. Give myself a handful of attempts, maybe another half hour. And then if I'm still struggling, we'll go to the train. Oh my gosh, does that mean I'm saving the bee lady, the robot, King Dice, and the devil for another stream? I'm sorry, what was he at? What was that? Do we do those four in a separate stream? Sounds kind of intense. That will mean I will be doing some studying. Yeah, it's gonna be a frustrating stream. So it means I should probably start it at like midnight or at noon, so that way I'm done by midnight. Okay. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna regret that, but I'll learn about that in a second. No, because for real. Yeah, no, like I think that one I'm gonna also look up some good mental health stuff in between, so that way if I oh, that's short range. Oh shoot. So I should have kept the roundabout and switched the chaser. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm doing. We'll get there. Like the King Dice one, I'm not too heavily concerned about realistically, and I think I just have a false sense of expectations with the King Dice level. So I was thinking about the lobber too. Um, I'm thinking about it. Oh, good calls. Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted. Good calls, though. Good calls. Let me see. I've been thinking about that one. Like, realistically, I have been. I just have to remember how it works. But good calls with the spread. Thank you for that. Oh, maybe. Whoops. Shucks. What am I doing? Yeah, okay, that was fun. Actually, the lobber wasn't too bad. The lobber got through that pretty quickly. So, but again, this is just going to be a learning curve to do this properly. I'd also love to go to this second stage with more than one health. Yeah, okay. No, I like the lobber. Just does some good damage. And that's, I think that's going to be my thing for this first stage is how do I get through this quick enough without risking too much damage. And the lobber can do that. In my opinion, lobber can do that effectively. So, I mean, that damage was more so because my dash ability was terrible. I can never tell how much I. How many times have I took damage to Werner just because I am too close? Like, realistically. I never think. Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, no, I am making silly mistakes. So realistically, I like the damage the Labra does, but I think the long-range flexibility of the Chaser is better for me. Just because with all these dash hits into, I can keep my distance and like not stress too heavily, I think. Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Let me speak too soon. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's good. I do like it, but I think for the sake of how I play, the Chaser is gonna work. The Lobber is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I was. I can't tell you how many times I actually thought about it when deciding between the roundabout and the. I mean, I know this isn't as much damage, but I think I value my life over damage because I can't really swap to the 4 hearts because I really need the smoke dash. Yeah, Mason's just a beta. It's jealous. Yeah, okay, that was my fault. Make fun of him for using the horseshoes though. Oh, the horseshoe, the roundabouts? Yeah, I get that. Stay alive. Oh, dang it. Oh, I made this. Yay! Oh. Mainly that's because that's the one I don't have and I'm slightly upset. Fair enough. Oh, I was about to be super proud of that effort. I missed it. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Oh, that was funny. Oh, come off it. I hit dash. Yeah, okay, that's better. I don't know why I'm dashing early now. Alright. Deep breaths. Are you able to jump over him without the smoke dash when he charges? Because that just doesn't look, yeah, roundabout. Yeah. Oh, whoop, I meant to. Thanks, Gavin. Yeah, roundabout would work. I like that better. You can. It makes me wonder if I should try the 4 hearts. You can jump over him? seconds. Yeah, roundabout though. That was, yeah, the roundabout was perfect. This is the big thing. You need to time parry. Right. Alright, bear with me for the next couple because I tried too many. Oh well. I got smoke dash, so I can't really complain. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. That's my fault. I didn't even pay attention that he was on the ground. So. Ow, go! I did try to parry, I promise. Gavin, as you'll learn, I'm not the strongest parrier. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh.
This match will get red hot. And
That's a good
begin.
idea. Look at you guys being so smart. You're smarter than me. Oh, that was my fault. Maybe get auto parry? Yeah, I've thought about that. Can't tell. Don't really know what I want to do yet, realistically. So skill issue? Yeah. 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 Hey, let me be real. Oh yeah. Like, no, I struggle. You should have seen the meltdown I had trying to get the third super. I can tell you about it. Oh, pretty. Smoke bomb would be good for this. For that section, I just have to get to a spot where I can use it effectively. The biggest problem I have with this stage is timing the jumps for those. Like, I can get through that part, no problem. I think this is the first time I'm going into this part with 3 health. Let's hear it for the epic PogChamp moment. No. Like, I appreciate the sentiment, but no, I'm good. Oh, okay. Oh, so close. Yeah, no, I've already beaten Briny Beard, and, yeah. Use the super when the cat spawns. Oh, okay. Got it. It's good to know. It's the first time I've seen that part of the level. There we go! Let's go! Warner goes down! I appreciate it, Gavin. Like I was kind of just telling them, like, I appreciate all the advice for this game because this is one of those games that absolutely needs it. But for me, I'm a trial by error guy. I learn by um, like doing it, failing, and just adjusting from there. So I soak in all the information y'all are telling me, which is great. Like I want to state that outright. Hear me say that. So if it feels like I'm not listening, it's just because I'm lasered in and I'm just kind of toying around with different things. So appreciate it. But hey, 4 bosses down. All right, let's head up to the train. Phantom Express, the Railroad Wrath. Alright, let's see what I'm doing. Who knows? What do you guys do? I don't. This is new information for me. Oh, this guy! Oh, I should have changed my... I should have changed my shots. Yeah, everybody's telling me that. Oh gosh, I forgot about that. Oh gosh, quick. This is one of the bosses I haven't been yet, so probably not gonna be giving much out. Fair enough. That's... Oh, that'll work on the later ones. Chaser. I really don't care. It'll be the chaser for me to start with. Hey, chill, Gavin. Like, yeah, I hear you. I do, and I might after a while. But let me learn the level first before I stress about anything like that. Like, I know why, and I get it. So, but this has got to be a case I have to learn.
A great slam and that's time. And begin.
I think you can shoot those up. Sorry for my language. This levels of Parry Express, not the Phantom Express. I get it. I understand what you're saying. But I need to also learn it, and like I get parrying would like the auto parry would be very helpful for me. Like not a single argument, nor do I think anybody who's watching right now will argue it. And it's just not how I play. Like I gotta play the way I want to. So, and like I said, like I take in what everybody is telling me, and then, in essence, like I said, still kind of do my own thing, so I can learn it as I go. I'm surprised I lost that one. So, I hear you. I do. And I understand how frustrating it is to watch somebody, like, not listen and not do what you think you need to do what they say to do. Like, I get it. But we'll get there together. This is a journey. Look at that. Look at that. All without the auto parry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be petty like that. Really, what I needed to get was the chaser, and I'm upset that I swapped it out. Yeah, but you're still shooting sweat at people? No, I mean, I get that, and I do. Like, well, okay. Like, I get where you're coming from too, Lila. In my opinion, and like how I've understood, like, I'll call it like the quote-unquote necessity for swearing. This level just gives you PTSD. I get it. So like it's a very emotional place, and swearing will often come out when you're expressing emotion. So I get that, and I do tremendously. Like, please hear me say that. There's a time and a place. Oh gosh. I should have done that. Okay. It's a time and a place type thing, and like, am I now me saying that? Am I saying then yes, it's okay for y'all to swear because you're just expressing emotion? No, like I still believe like swearing shouldn't be a part of common vernacular. But you know, like I said, if you're just expressing emotion, then to me I get it and I do. So, but again, I think it just boils down to that time and a place type argument. So we're all good. Like, plus there's a reason I have the sensor on. Yeah, worked out effectively. Does someone remind me after I die to change my thing to chaser? Or not the chaser, the spread. Go back to this side. This guys. Okay, stage 2 done. Okay. Screw that up. I want that. Yes. Let's do
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin!
it. And another thing too, like I'm realistically just trying to avoid doing more run and gun levels because they stress me out way too much. Boss battles are one thing, but you know what? If it can be avoided, I'm gonna avoid it. Hey. Hey. Hey, aren't you done? Back in the center. Why not? Supposed to be here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Here's a real
I didn't play that one right.
Here goes.
But that's right. We're learning, guys. Isn't it fun to learn? Alright, listen here, you pumpkin-headed freak. Sorry, that was mean and aggressive. Isn't it fun to learn? Only sometimes. I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. Depends on what you're interested in learning. Should be here. Stage 3 with 3 hearts. Or 3 health. Let's go. It's an epic pog chant. Oh. Gavin guy, thank you for it's not on my participants list, so probably.
A great slam and then
Oh, he probably would just if he well let me make sure before I say anything. I'm assuming since he's not on my participant list that he did. Which would probably just be because the assumption would be I took it too far. No, I mean I get it. Don't have to apologize. I actually appreciate you saying something. It's to me, it's always nice to have other people other than me say something. So, like, hey, no, don't apologize for that at the same time. I don't know if I don't know if so yeah. So like I don't know if it's yeah. You know, it's gonna be a case I need to shut up and let it go. Sorry. No, he took it too far, and we were really nice about it, but maybe you shouldn't have been. Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's part of the problem. Like, I'm a people pleaser, so like, I will rationalize all that crap until I'm blue in the face because like everybody's got a reason for acting the way they do, like, and I get that. So, and trying to explain. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. And trying to explain like why people do something. I mean, I love psychology, I love philosophy. If I didn't go into finance, like that's probably where I would have been. So like explaining the why behind why people would act the way they act has always been fascinating to me. Okay. I usually am, but I don't know. Sometimes things get to me. Oh yeah, like things get to everybody. Let me hopefully I'm saying this in a way that doesn't diminish your feelings and opinions about this. Because like I do appreciate what you did. Like realistically, let me be completely 100% honest. Like I appreciate what you did, what you said, how you said it. You responded very well to it. So like I don't think you took it too far. Let me put it in that perspective. Um, I have to not be such a people pleaser. Let's be 100% honest and transparent. And I need to, set my boundaries so that way people don't cross them like that. And allowing that is a way of that, which is 100% on me. Like I can't expect people to change if I'm not setting that boundary. Oh, I dashed to the right instead of the left. Um, so like yeah, it's a case of like people are people first. Like that's one of Pastor Kayla's biggest things I've learned. And it's a good mindset to have. Is people are people. Like we're not gonna expect people. We're not gonna expect new people to understand the rules fully. Some people might see this and not realize it's a church-related stream. It's a church ministry type stream. Like not a lot of people might get that. So it's explaining it, which you did. Oops. And it's also, to me, in the same juncture of how do we meet them. So that's why I was trying to explain things first, but yeah, I probably should have stood firmer, more firm than I did. So, but like you said, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no, I know he might not have meant it in an aggressive way, but still, yeah, doesn't know us. So, but I agree with you. Like that's definitely more like you're hanging out with friends type thing. I'm just restarting this. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. And hey, he got introduced to the channel. He might be back tomorrow. We don't know. I don't think you scared him away. True gamers don't get offended by that type of stuff. True gamers should know that correcting people is just a way of life. Let this go. It's all good. We got a train to stop. The Phantom Express. Oh, he died. I died. No, your bark was not bad at all. I will say it this way: the tone of your bark, how I read it, wasn't bad. How you might have said it in real life might have been different, but I know you. I think I know you well enough to know your intentions were pure. Plus, if you were bullying people on my stream, I might have to just like rat you out to your hands or something. I can use that as an excuse now. Okay. I'm kidding. I don't think I would do that. Actually, I might do that. I mean, not speaking absolutes. You don't bully for fun. You just do it to Mason. I know, but he's different. I mean, I guess I can't say much. You bully each other, so. I'll only say things when I think people need things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think you also know your time. There's a time and a place to say all that. So. I don't need the auto parry. I just need to parry more and better. No, I know. Well, that's just part of being in a relationship. You get to bully your significant other for the fun of it. Oh, I get it. Gotta protect him. Mama Bear's gotta go for the protection. I get it. I do. You have to leave for your own good.
A great slam and then you're up.
I also will say too, to let you know, because I think we might have. I need Isaac here. Isaac would be able to vouch this for me, since he's one of my mods. I need more breathing room. Like, I don't. In a situation, like, if someone does come in bully Mason unironically, like, let me be really honest. Like, if somebody comes in and bullies Mason unironically and you want to stick up for him and, like, say something, like, I think I know you enough, I know you well enough, let me back that up, to know, like, I don't think you would do anything malicious, or, like, you would keep it, like, church appropriate to call him out. So, like, I would, me personally, as channel mod, would allow, like, to let you do that. And if it didn't, like, how I would do it, how I would handle it, is if it didn't get, like, wrapped up concisely, or if it didn't get dropped in a concise manner, like, then probably would lead to a double timeout for you and whoever's doing the bullying. But, yeah, so, like, I would encourage you even to like, yeah, stick up for him because in my 2 cents, from my perspective, we'll go back as a channel mod and news leader. Um, like it sets an example at the same time, and it also sets to me like a role model type esque position. Hey, if I know somebody disrespects somebody you care about, you're gonna stick up for them. So, and that's honorable. As long as it doesn't go too far, then hey, we're all good. So it's when it goes too far, and I know you would also listen if I call you out and say, yeah, all right, well, that's enough, because you don't want to add fuel to the fire. So, like, no. Honestly, if somebody was bullying him, I'd probably stick my nose into it too. But to me, it's always good to hear it come from somebody somebody your age. It's somebody your age, I should say, which on the internet, who knows? But so I guess I can only use the example if it happens in person, like during Vibe or Wednesday Night Live. Like, it's good for you to say something to the effect of stopping the bullying. Probably as well as or more so than me, because hearing it from somebody your age might be more credible, realistically. So I've learned a lot that commanding leadership from different voices, and especially for you guys, is like so important. That was one of my big things I was jumping on before the pandemic hit, was student leaders. So will you perish already? Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, this ain't gonna be fun. I need to get to this stage of full health, which is possible. I just have to be better. Okay.
This match will get red hot. It's on!
Like, that has always been my mantra, through all the different, hard times that the group has gone through over the years. Yeah, I know. You do seem pretty chill. You put up a Jackson, you're pretty chill. Like, let me be real on that one. I'm afraid what's going to happen when the new middle schoolers get introduced to him. Like, no, like, one of my biggest things that I've preached on, or that I've focused on from a group dynamic perspectives since before the pandemic, was family. Like, you guys are a family, whether you want to be or not. And family means, looking out for each other, means taking care of each other, means, dealing with the problems together, means going through hard times together, loving together. I mean, I definitely say something, but I probably do it for everybody. Oh yeah, and yeah, I hope if I ever take it too far, like, call me out on it. Sometimes I do go through and take things like a little too far. So, like, call me out on it. I mean, I I would hold you to that accountability. So at the same time, even though I know I'm the adult, I would expect the same things. Like, I wouldn't enforce a rule that I wouldn't also want enforced for me. Oh, it's stand up for you all. Okay, now I'm a little caught up. The feeling is still there. Yeah, like, and it's just how it needs to be. Yeah, I know you and Clay don't mean any actual harm. Yeah. As long as Mason knows that too, which I'm like 99% confident he does with me. So, but I do know I can take it too far. Like, that's just from a real human error perspective. No, crap. I am too busy having this. Oh yeah. No, Mason's a tough dude. Like, the man can put up with a lot. My problem was when I was bullied in high school, like, I didn't have confidence in myself. So it made it like that much harder to to stand up for myself. But Mason exudes that confidence, probably to a fault at the same time. But Mason's a very confident guy. Like, I could tell that, and how he talks. So. It takes a lot for him to actually get offended. I would believe that. Like, he has a good level of patience, I'm learning, which is good. Like, sometimes we let our patience get the best of us. I'm not gonna move until I know. You know, I have a TikTok I'll show after I die in this battle, because it talks about. I got something to show you, because it talks about that. Yeah, no, I'm that way. I am that person too. Ah. Like, yeah, let me actually pull that. I'm enjoying this conversation, which is why, like, my focus from the game is gone. Like, let me be honest. But yeah, let me pull something up real quick. I wonder if I can get it on here. Because
Assalamu alaikum.
Hi.
like, I'm a super sensitive person myself. So no, this isn't gonna work the way I want it to. So I want to show you something because I think it might change how you look at sensitivity. I realize that being sensitive, no matter how bad we're called it, isn't a bad thing. Not this one. I'm gonna get there. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Not this one, not this one. Pass it. Well, I'm getting there. From what I know, they did. Okay. So let me share this with you. I came across it on TikTok, and it really did change the way I looked at sensitivity.
I asked God why He made me too sensitive, and He reminded me He makes no mistakes. He told me He purposely made me delicate, not so that I could shatter easily, not so that I could be frail, not so that I could be told I'm too soft, but so that I could know of the gentle beauty in living. And in my tenderness, I and others like me can love in a way the world doesn't know yet. Our compassion has the power to speak raging waves to calmness, and we appreciate the little things that God created that go unnoticed. There is something special in being fragile, and it has nothing to do with weakness, but everything to do with strength. Being sensitive and compassionate is a gift, and it is nothing to be ashamed of. I asked God why He made me too sensitive, and He reminded me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry you got bullied. I hope those people grew up and got nicer. I mean, I think I appreciate it at the same time. I think realistically, like, everybody goes through that. It's not a unique problem. And even back 2, 3 generations ago, it was a thing that existed, and it just, the bullying's still there, it just changes how. It's an interesting take on it. Yeah, I think so too. I've often stuck with it, obviously, because it's in my favorites. So, and I've always been an oversensitive person, and part of the problem was I've unpacked that, like, the terms that I was called bullying, or while I was bullied, like, I was never physically bullied. Let's put that in the universe. Like, it was all verbal. So the problem got to be because, like, I wanted to be accepted, so therefore I would just, like, play into it. And the idea was, which I think is still a good idea, it's just how deeply you take it, is you play off of it, that it doesn't bother you, because if it doesn't bother you, it doesn't trigger a reaction, then they have nothing to feed off of, and then they get bored and go bother somebody else, in essence. So, like, I think it's good in the short term, but my problem was it happened in the long term. And I took those names to heart as the labels of who I was. And once I realized, like, hey, that's not true, that, like, my world kind of did fall apart. But it was just that big revelation that I was holding on to titles and claiming to be somebody that I was claiming to be somebody that others claimed me to be, not who I actually was. So, yeah, kids can be mean for no reason. That's very true. Like, kids will often do it. I mean, I would I would encourage you to think of it as no legitimate reason, um, because they say things to hurt you. It doesn't mean they are truth at all. Very true. Um, and yeah, for no reason is a hard thing for me to, like, truly wrestle with, because everything has a reason. It's the discernment of, is it a logical reason, or is it a irrational? Is it rational or irrational? Like, people can be mean because that's how they were raised. People can be mean because they want attention. People can be mean because it's a trauma response. Like, and it's the intention behind it too that matters. Are they saying things that indirectly hurt you, or are they saying things that directly hurt you? Like, it's diving into the deeper underlying reasons why they said, and that could come from my trauma at the same time, and understanding all that. Because you look at stuff like, what word choices are they using? What's the tone, the cadence of how they're saying it? And then that'll give you the ability to understand the emotional response and the emotional impact of what they're saying. So, like, and again, I'm 27. I've learned this from experience. I'm not going to expect you guys to know this and, like, go from there. But it's a very important thing in communication that often gets overlooked, is paying attention to the words that people say. Yeah. That's why I almost never hold a grudge on people and forgive easily, but sometimes I feel like that can also bite me in the butt. Yeah, 100%. Um, like, like, with everything in life, like, there's a balance to it, and um how we find that balance can be a very treacherous but worthwhile journey, because that balance can just be difficult. That balance can be difficult, and especially when it comes to like boundary setting, that balance can happen with creating boundaries, but creating boundaries can also cause um, chaos at the same time too. And it's often understood that people who don't respond well to the new boundaries you're setting are the ones who are taking advantage of you. Um, and there's part of me that does believe that. I'm kind of going through a process of that right now. So it's hard to wrap. Life is hard. And no matter what age you are, life is hard, and it's hard to find um, some of the like that. Oh God, look at that hair. Um, it's hard to find like genuineness in a lot of people nowadays because um, I'll get on my boomer soapbox with social media. Like social media has created an unhealthy communication cycle for us. Um, whether it's from the art of comparison, the ability to say things without the fear of any repercussion, um, like you name it, it's there. And if we took time to not take everything at face value, but to also acknowledge some of the underlying reasons for it. And I'm not saying, yeah, life is hard, but I think you just got to surround yourself with good people who get you. Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm a believer in the mind, or I've seen it. I shouldn't say I'm a believer, but I've seen it say like what you put into the universe will give back, and that includes who you surround yourself with, what you take in, what you take. That's why a lot of Christians will go on the tangent of like, not listening to popular music or secular music or what we would call like hip hop and rap and all that. It's only Christian music because you're only getting Christian ideals and Christian themes and Christian topics out of them. Um, so like to me, that's also an extremism at the same time. So, but that's the idea, and yeah, good intentions are everything, and sometimes people are really good at faking those intentions as well. Um, so I mean, yeah, there's a balance to everything, and everything has a balance, and learning that balance is the journey of life. Realistically, like sometimes we'll go 0 to 100 on certain things and leave other things behind. Sometimes we'll slack off on doing things and allow things to get worse. So how do you create the balance and all of that? And it's hard to do it and do it consistently, and it's hard to do the thing that works best for you, because we all look around life and see how other people are doing the thing that we want to do, and instead of learning and adapting how it works for us, we will try and copy. And when it doesn't work, we give up. So, and what works for them isn't going to work for what works for me isn't going to work for you. What works for you, it might not work for me. Like, and there might be the rare instance where it overlaps and cool, and, that's good saving practice. But, um, like, I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought in that rambling. um, yeah, life is just life. Yeah, and if I do snap at someone, I always feel bad, like right after, even if they may. Yeah, guilt and shame are one of the things that run humanity nowadays. I get that. I was wrestling with the situation of that earlier. Of or not earlier, Thursday. Um, like I was getting into. It, let's unpack a little bit then. Um, I definitely need not to be as much of a people pleaser, but it's very hard for me. It's very hard for me too. Like people pleasing has always been a struggle of mine, and it's so hard in an argument where you also try to state your position, your opinion, and do it confidently without feeling like when you get opposition or when you get like some counterance from the other side to just shut down. It's very easy to do that. It's just easier for me to let it go and not cause problems, I guess. Yeah. Like, I think I said it within the last 48 hours of it's easier for me to shut up rather than opening my mouth and possibly making a situation worse. And like, I say it for you, I'm going to say it for me. Like, stating your opinion and your perspective and your views when asked, when necessary. And I specify that because we will often say what we don't. We often give our perspective when it's not needed. Stating your perspective, stating, okay, what really? Yeah, well, yeah. Let's just, yeah, let's do this. What really bothers me though is when I calmly, very nicely tell someone to stop and they call me dramatic or something. Yeah, and that I can almost bet money. Um, like low tone, low tone but firm tone. How you would say stop, or like very just very firm. I think the firmness of it is like, hey, can you please stop, or stop, or hey, please stop. Like there's a firmness in hearing that. And if somebody who then responds by calling you dramatic means they've pushed your buttons like this before and you never said anything and now you're saying something, why are you being so dramatic about it? So yeah, and how much of that do you allow? I always say please. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I also am firm. Good. And let me, after saying all that, let me say like continue, because you that's a boundary you're setting with um that's a boundary you're setting, so stay firm with it. That's exactly it. Yep, I know that. I know that feeling, and it sucks. um and then very easy just to shut down and walk away from the situation. Like, I get it. I do. It's a tough situation. Like, um I've allowed it for so long that they just think I'm in a bad. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And that'll allow. Yeah. You've allowed it before, therefore the precedent is set. Yep. 100%. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. let's call that as it is. Like, it's 100% it. And how do you deal with the grief of recognizing that because you haven't set your boundary that somebody was taking advantage of you, maybe not with like action, but like just taking advantage of your sanity. Like if they're picking on you and bullying you and bothering you, um and you just allow it for so long, like how much, I forgot what I was saying. Like, I have so many thoughts going through my head right now of like, how do you deal with the grief of setting your boundary, because that comes with, hardships. It could come with chaos, could come with hurt feelings from the other party. And like, how do you wrestle with all that? But then it's hard to keep the same firmness the next day because I'll feel bad and shut up again. Yeah, no, like that's part of boundary setting, is like doing it and doing it consistently. Um, and it is hard, and especially when you're dealing with the guilt and the shame um, that come with setting a boundary, because you don't like how it felt to tell somebody to stop doing something or to quit doing this. Um, but yet you have to continue doing it, and then you constantly go through this like vicious loop of recognizing, should I, shouldn't I, what do I do? I'm just going to shut up and not worry about it. So, and it's hard. Like, I know, I think that's just the new stream title right now. It's like, it's hard. Because it is. It is. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's going to be best for you. Like, let's put that into the universe. Like, if somebody's stealing your energy, like, you can cut that off. Somebody's stealing your happiness, you can cut that off. Someone's stealing your joy, you can cut that off. There's this person at school that really bothers me, but like I just can't consistently tell them to stop. Yeah, that's rough too. And I'm going to assume, based off of my knowledge of high schools, you don't have an adult you can go to that you trust to help rectify the issue properly. I think we're just joking, but in reality it annoys me so much, and I'm just too nice to say anything most times. It's hard. That is hard. Yeah, it's a tough situation. And because it's been consistent enough, like, how do you change your mindsets? How do you change your mindset effectively that doesn't, quote unquote, offend the other person? Or how it doesn't come across as you being fake and you getting called all those names. Like, how do you do it without making you look like the bad guy, even though they've been the bad guy the whole time? So there's a couple different ways then to look at that. Like I think instead of calling them out for bothering you with what they're, I want to make sure I'm getting out as many details as you're telling me, so forgive me. Like, you can call it the fact that you need your distance, you need your space. I mean, you can maybe I don't know how effective this would work, but like maybe cycle through like, hey, can you quit doing it? Can you quit getting in my space? Can you quit bothering me? And like cycle through 2 or 3 reasons that they're just consistently bothering you with. It's like they just don't read the signs and think I'm joking. So like people can be oblivious to stuff like that, and because of like that's how they were raised. And to me, like, from the psychologist in me perspective, like, it's an attention seeking thing. Like, hey, I'm gonna keep bothering you because you're gonna keep giving me the attention that I need. So, and I mean, that's a whole different rabbit hole on its own. But yeah, some people can just be oblivious to it because that's how they were raised. I think I told him, just please leave me alone for the most part, but he just smiled and told me to stop being so dramatic. And I would assume you were not willing to continue on the conversation then after that too, because you've been called dramatic, you have that negative label, so therefore you're going to shut up and discontinue the conversation. Zoning out. Yeah, so ignoring him probably will be is a good way to do it. If you feel like you need to, and most people nowadays will say you don't need to explain yourself, but I've also kind of learned that if you explain, like, I'm not being dramatic, this is what you did, but don't attack it from like, you did this to me, so therefore you and you and you, like, I'm feeling bothered when this happens. I feel like this when this happens. But then he poked me in the back. Oh gosh. He's got a crush on you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like, that would be the boomer Gen X parent mindset of like, oh, the boy was mean to you, that must mean he likes you. Um, like, I'm kidding, but yeah, no, that's annoying. You feel comfortable asking your teacher to move seats, explaining the situation, or do you think nothing will get done, even if you did say something? Okay, but then he gets his friends to. Oh, yeah. So that's also that's also a attention seeker mindset, a show offy type mindset. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry you're being put through all this. Maybe you need Mason to go just, give him the hands. I'm not promoting violence. Let me make that absolutely clear. Like, let me make that absolutely clear. I'm not promoting violence. Violence doesn't solve anything. Some people are just immature. Have you been able to report him to anybody? Like any adult? Because the consistency of this would. Mason doesn't like him either. Like, the consistency of this is just outright insane to me. Man, I'm sorry. I never had anything like that. At least not that I remember. If I did, it's repressed. Um, but like, no, I've never had anything like that. Like the biggest probably one of the bigger insults. No, let me back that up. More consistent insults, like 2009 insults, was like I got called gay consistently. So, and like, that's unfortunate. Oh, that. Hmm. That could have something to do with it. I don't know. Yeah. That's a tricky story. Right. And from what you've told me, you've done your best to make that absolutely clear. So, and he's just not picking up on it. So maybe he thinks you're playing hard to get or something. Like, let's be real. I don't know. That sucks. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're being put through that. My only advice that I think works in this situation is do or say what you need to do or say that keeps your energy positive. And I think, I mean, let me go from my perspective. Like, I would understand if you absolutely lost your mind with him. Like, yeah, I get that. I do. So, like, like realistically, with me, if you did end up losing it at him, you wouldn't be in trouble with me because like I would get that. But again, do what you need to do, say what you need to say to him to keep your energy positive. Like, it seems like you do well to not let it bother you 100%. And I don't think anybody could endure all that and say that it doesn't bother them at all. Like, I know it bothers you, but oh, I hate people like that. I mean, I hate people who just don't know their limits. So, and maybe that's what it takes is you losing it at him. But I don't know how you can do that effectively without getting yourself in trouble. I mean, do you think like if you wrote a very firm letter explaining everything, like, and just like, here, read this, like, do you think he would take it seriously? Like, I would guess not. As soon as I process that out loud, do what you need to do to keep yourself happy in that situation, and do what you can to protect yourself and protect your energy and your emotions and all that too. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, as soon as I said it out loud, I was like, no, not gonna fly 100%. But like, do what you gotta do to protect your energy, and you know, and if you need more people, I mean, try and recruit Mason and Claire and others to, be in essence your backup. Sometimes mob mentality will cause a bully to cower. Like, I'll try to explain calmly, but still, he's always been like that. So I don't know. I mean, go in not expecting a change to happen. Too, you're going in to truly explain how you feel, your emotional state with it, and what you would like to see. But don't go in expecting that he's going to change. Like, you go in telling him everything you're feeling, and if it doesn't work, then you've done all in your power, and then, you know, maybe try to get an adult involved, because to me, you are doing everything in your power to make sure that nothing gets out of hand. And I think an explanation of how at your wit's end you are can also help mediate a conversation between an adult and him. So I say all of this in a sense of like, that's how I would go through it. Like, obviously you know the experience firsthand, so therefore you apply whatever you want to you, but like, that would be my 2 cents. But yeah. You're a good person, Lila. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, even yourself. Like, I walk away and he follows me, and yeah, I know, but I understand. Like, I understand. Like, I never got an adult involved with anything, and even the one time an adult did get involved because I did lose my mind, I stormed off because, like, yeah. But you can only do so much at the same time, and sometimes a different authority figure can help. Sometimes, like, yeah, I'm so sorry you've been put through all this at the same time. And my problem solver in me would say if there's anything I could do to help, I would. But, you know, I'm here to listen at the same time. If you need to come to vibe and vent and gripe and whine and complain and all that about him, like, my ears are open. Like, holding on to it isn't healthy, so don't hold on to it. Um, but you're a good person with good intentions, a kind heart. He, I think, is just taking advantage. don't worry, I've had all the estimations, so I know if Mason comes in like totally wacko and like so exhausted and out of left field, then um, I'll know what happened. Like, yeah. Like, it's like you said, it's a shame that people get harassed and bullied and picked on, and those they pick on are the nicest people with the greatest of intentions. But unfortunately, we're in a society where that seems to be the going rate. I mean, look at the previous president. Let's be real. Um, but our job as Christians is to share the light of Christ. And Jesus only gave us two rules: love God with all of us, and love our neighbor like we do ourselves. Treat others the way we want to be treated. Realistically, the proper quote should be love God and love others the way Jesus loves us. So, and that isn't always our go-to. It isn't always my go-to. So I'm not telling you to do it because I'm perfect at it. Far from. But it's all we can do. If we were actually able to problem solve, we might be up with God himself. So you're welcome. I know half of that was unsolicited at the same time, so thank you for bearing with all that. I always love getting into these deeper conversations with you guys. Like, these are the real problems that you guys deal with that often go unnoticed by adults. Um, and that's not my MO. Good. Yeah. Like, I know most adults nowadays will hear your guys' problems and be like, oh, you're just a teenager. You're just being dramatic. Wait till you get to the real world with real problems and adult stuff and all that, too. Like, the problems don't change. The situations around them do, but the problems don't. So, I want to. My MO has always been to, like, I want you guys to prioritize your mental health. I want to show you how the Bible and mental health walk hand in hand. And I want to be, I shouldn't say I want the church to be that safe space where you can come in, vent, and have a spot to chill after all that. I want that. I want you guys to feel like you can be yourselves. I mean, that's what Vibe stands for: victory and becoming everything. Like, it's a chance for you to be able to try and succeed in who you want to be. And everything is on the table. So, yeah. No, I hear you. I acknowledge your feelings. Everything you feel is valid. You're not being dramatic. You're being pushed to your limit. And you're handling this well. Should have just one upped him and said, all right, bet, I will. Oh gosh, yeah, no. You're being dramatic because you're not giving into what he wants. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no. You're not being dramatic because you have feelings. um, yeah, no, you're not being dramatic because you have feelings. Kept your composure. Good. And I think that might be, it sounds like, here's some more unsolicited advice. Take it for what you want. Like, it does sound like it's the case with him, like, because you react you possibly react expressively towards how he bothers you, whether it's your tone, whether it gets like high pitched, energetic, emphatic, firm, um, all that kind of stuff, or you physically react expressively. You might throw your arms up. You might, quote unquote, throw a tantrum. Whatever you do, I think he knows he can get that reaction out of you, so he's going to continue to do it because for him, it's a cruel sense of joy. So I'm going to say this very, very delicately. Try not to let it bother you, but also don't contain how it bothers you. Well, that's very philosophical right there. And it's really weird because he can get sweet sometimes. And so he may also be doing that to manipulate you. Let's be real. Like if you're mean and then if you set your boundary to him, he gets pissy and walks off and then comes back like, one of the sweetest people ever. He's gonna come back and be like and guilt you into realizing, oh, you treated him wrong. So like, and these are all presumptions. Like I don't know the other kid, so like I don't know the full situation. This is how I reflect on it. So like, yeah, and try not to just be expressive. Good luck. Like I think from what you're telling me, at face value, again at face value, um, it was more at the beginning of the year, but yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah. Like at face value, everything you told me, it sounds like he's trying to get your attention, and he's trying to get attention, and you're giving it to him, and therefore, because you're constantly giving him the attention, he's constantly bothering you. So if you can respond in a way that doesn't feed into it, like if your first response can close off the conversation and then walk away, like he can't give you that attention anymore. You can't give him that attention anymore. After a while, as long as he doesn't let it get out of hand, which if he does, please seek an adult, because this is where my advice can get a little scary. Because who knows how he could respond next if he's taking things, already, physically assaulting you by poking you in the back, which, let's be real, that's what it is. Like I'm kind of tepid or timid. No, I'm a little fearful about what his response could be, but like get an adult involved. If adult one doesn't work, get an adult two, go down the line if you have to. But it's just, so in your realistically, like it can get this deep. Like realistically, I know he does it to annoy me. Does your face show it? Does your face show that you're getting annoyed? That's where it gets difficult. You have to legitimately mask. I don't think a person would really hurt me, but yeah. So just from my perspective, like I think he knows his limits. It's sounding it. It sounds kind of like it, but he's like obviously pushed the limits with you too far. So, like I say all this, I've said a lot to you about this whole situation. Um, think on it, pray on it, do whatever you need to do. Like, don't think you have to have an answer Monday, like, on how you're gonna handle it. Like, even talk it out with Mason. Like, getting and figuring out a proper way of handling this is difficult. It's difficult for adults to do, and adults are bothering other adults. So, I can't imagine what it's like for you guys. So, I mean, it's amplified more than when I was in high school already. So, yeah. Any other life philosophy you want to hear from me? Like I've been rambling for about 30 minutes now. This was good though. I'm not complaining in the slightest. It's tough, but I only have them for 1 hour, so it's all right. Could be worse. That's true. Oh, that scared me. Ooh. My stream said it was done, and I was at the Calda Maria fight. We're good though. Yeah, could be worse. Just don't let him win that 1 hour. And even if he does, remember you have 23 others that can be a lot better. More Cuphead, or I don't know. It feels weird to switch over to Cuphead after all this conversation. Like legitimately. Good. I trust you. My overprotective big brother coming out in me. I trust you. I don't know. Should we go to more Cuphead? I have to remember today's Saturday. My days are all screwed up. And I'm thinking. How long have we been gone? 3? Do want to be one more? I do want to take care of the Phantom Train because I think it will be a fun, chaotic, stressful stream to do Bee Lady, the Robot, King Dice, and the Devil all in one episode. Which I think we're gonna do regardless, just to have fun with it. And I don't care if it's a 5-6 hour stream because like it'll be fun. Yeah, let's do it. We're motivated. Talked about mental health. That's always been motivated for me. Let's do it. I'm surprised my Switch never even shut off. Alright, what do I got? Roundabout. Switch to the main for the first. So I could go for the extra heart, but that means I have to be a better parrier. The extra heart might be better. Alright, let's do it. No matter what, I'm going to give it another half hour or so. Don't stand in front of this soap. I jumped into him. I walked into it. I should switch to the chaser. Chaser makes it better with the eyeballs. Oops. can tell him we were solving life's problems. What does it say watch? It's gonna come over here, but it's gonna... Nice. Or you know, you could just like come on the street.
Good day for us. And begin.
Or is he still out with his family? I would say you can come join the stream, be a part of these discussions. Okay, Chaser for one, and I need to get paired with his cousin now, and just get married. So, alright, fine, whatever. I don't know how he thinks he could be with his family on his birthday. I guess I'll allow it. What a nerd. Instead of having deep talks with us, I know. Rude. Thinks this is his birthday or something. You can go do something fun. I used to be one of like the main things with these streams is I would always get on a deep discussion with the group about whatever we were talking about or something. Oh. Alright. You make me feel guilty. Oh, it's saying all that stuff. So far I miss them. Now what can you do in the meantime other than watch me fail at Cuphead? Any good books you can pick up? Are you a reader? Oh my gosh. Fine, I'll go back to the roundabout. Gosh, I didn't realize the roundabout was that OP for this one.
Here's a real high-class cup. It's on.
It's on. There you go. Play some Cuphead. That'll cure your boredom. Stream has been the most entertained I've been all day. Well, hey, I'll take it. I appreciate the compliments, too. Oh, no. You suck. Pokemon Snap. Realize we need to finish that. So that'll be what I'm going for. Pokemon Snap. Gotta finish that up. Because I want to start some new games. I feel like we've been playing the same core story games for so long. I say, realistically, I want to play Minecraft. And I want to play more Ooblets because y'all seem to like it. I absolutely adore the game. But Ooblets, or adding Minecraft, gives us like the 5th or 6th game? Chaser for the final battle. Oh, Chaser would be good. Chaser, I just couldn't do enough damage in the first round to stay healthy. I mean, I know I'm not like actively parrying like I should. Minecraft would be fun. Yeah, I've gotten to play it again, and I've finally got myself to like agree not to be such a slut about it. Like, I'm just playing it because I want to, and so I can have fun with it. Which is not how I play. God bless America. I need to play this more defensive. So yeah, I'm playing it to now have fun with it, and I'm playing it my way, and I can... Oops. Oh, I should have got rid of the chaser. I wasn't thinking. So I just want to play again, and just play it my way. Yes, unfortunately, with playing on Switch, I have to use the Bedrock Edition, which I know isn't the common. I don't know if it is cross-platform. Maybe. So we'll see. I thought about bringing back the realm I had. Which I know was multi because I used it when I did my Minecraft meditation lesson series. So I would use the world to do all my builds. I think I've shown you guys it before. Stop. My cart doesn't need to be that clean, Pumpkin Man. Quit throwing soap at me. Oh, come on. Dirt never hurt nobody. Exactly. They're definitely evil Halloween pumpkins. Who gives kids soap? Okay, I gotta do this properly. maybe would it be wise to do this? Oh, come on! Chaser. Oh, I don't have the chaser still. No! Oh, that was gonna suck. I can't get the head off. No! Dang it. It's the closest yet. Oh, I okay. I need to get the chaser. Keep just wanting to like, no, go, get it done now, go now, now. Hmm. I think so, because I really don't want to give up the roundabout, but I'm only using it for the first stage. But the chaser is just good quick damage for the rest. Or the spread is good quick damage for the rest. Like, this is the only reason why I would want to keep the roundabout, just because it can do quick damage on this stage and this stage only. Oh, freaking clean pumpkin. Clean that freaking pumpkin. Okay. No, wait, that's not what I meant. I love how these pumpkins can both hurt and help. Actually, this kind of works. Oh, I need to practice on that. These dumb ghosts, I can't get them. I don't know if I can do this on 1 health. It's gonna be a part of the problem. Oh, I fell off. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So the only problem with Chaser over Spread is because the Spread does more damage, which gets me through bosses quicker. Problem with the Roundabout, Chasers from the Roundabout is it just takes longer. What? No. chaser spread. I like that. Let's do that. If it just goes longer, then it goes longer. Like, who really cares? Like, because it does take care of these, and I can get that. That just makes this part longer. Can you die? Like right now? Never mind, I'll do it myself. This is it. This is gonna be the layout, and I just have to get better at dodging the attacks on the second and third stage. This should be almost done. Yeah, Chase is definitely not first stage material. But I like the chaser because it just does good damage. Or it allows me to be mobile without worrying about getting the hits off. Then you get rounds like these, where the soaky pumpkins allow you to just play. Hey, Brooke. Welcome back. Don't really dash. I don't have the dash on. I have the double hearts. It just doesn't look like it because I can't stay alive. No, I don't dash through this level. I mean, not as much as I should. Yeah, no, I changed that. Chasers. I'm not dodging well enough to use the chaser. We've been testing that. See? I'm just not dodging well enough to use the chaser. Since the chaser doesn't do that much damage. Unless you got a different solution, Brooke. Other than just get good. Which I know is the answer. That stage is really good for the chaser. I know. Just not dodging well enough, and that's part of my problem. Although that was the best opener I've had yet. going into the final stage with full health. Ah. Holy crap. Let's go, gamers. This is it. This is the one. Shut up, Middleton, before you screw it up for yourself. What you're doing right now. Come on, give me your tail. Jeez. Come on. Wrap it up. This is it. You gotta be close. Go dead. No, don't. Okay. Gosh, I can't get the head off. And you have to be close. Yes! Oh, I thought I was gonna throw it away. Oh, I thought I was gonna throw. Oh. I thought I was throwing. I thought I was gonna so throw that. How did Raven do that in 1:10? That took me 3 minutes. Gee, many Christmas, that's insane. Oh, but it's done. It's done. Oh, that's exciting. Phantom Express. Okay, that leaves it. Yeah, I'm done for today. That leaves tomorrow, or not tomorrow's, next week. Next week? Maybe next week. Maybe not. Maybe another break is good. That leaves the next Cuphead stream for the Robot Doctor, the Robot Doctor, the Bee Lady, King Dice, and the Devil. And I think that's just going to be an intense, we'll go until we're done type stream. I may even go through and do the simple routes for them just to get an idea. I don't know yet. We'll see. It probably wouldn't hurt if that's going to be my plan to get some practice runs with these guys, but we'll find out. But yeah, I am definitely wrapping it up here. This was fun. We got through what, 5 bosses tonight, which I think is a record. And then we just got the finale after this. So, yeah, no, this was fun. I'm so glad we picked Cuphead back up. Tomorrow's Pokemon Snap. We got to finish Dreamly series and see where that's going to take us because we got some extra games I want to play. Can't get their soul contracts on Simple. Right. All the more reason why I should practice on Simple and do the regulars for stream. No, I didn't know that. Thank you, though. But I think we'll do that. We'll play Pokemon Snap tomorrow. Try and finish that up. I really don't know. I know the story is only like 4 hours, but it seems like I'm going slow. Feels like I'm going slow. And then next week we'll probably do another Fortnite Ooblet combo. Just give us a nice break, and then we'll go back to Cuphead and something else. If it's Pokemon Snap, we'll finish it up, and if it's not, we'll do something else. I haven't decided yet. You'll probably see it in the poll in the community tab on the channel. I'll probably do a poll asking what game should we play next, because there's like 4 or 5 on my list. So Fortnite, yeah, I know. That's probably why it was a low turnout stream. It's like, no, Fortnite, Mark, how could you? So, but yeah. Also, I want to let you know I made some changes to the channel schedule. With the uploads being the way they are, I did have to go back to 1 upload a day. But the shorts that used to come out a half hour before every video come out at 4 p.m. now. To keep it 12 and 4 double upload time slot, but it's just not 2 Let's Plays. So unless we get back to a bigger queue, I'll see where we're at. Fortnite and Cuphead are my favorite streams. Yay! So I'm glad. Again, Cuphead has been this weird like niche for this channel so far. Like the 4 streams so far now are almost like 350 views, which is crazy to me. Considering Cuphead itself is an old game in video game standards. So, but these have been fun. I've had a lot of fun with Cuphead. I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, but this has been fun. Very rage-inducing, very frustrating at the same time, but I've had a blast. It has tested my gaming ability that might show people I'm not that bad of a gamer, truthfully. But this is where I'll wrap up for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And then again, we upload every Monday through Friday at 12 for the Let's Play video and 4 for the shorts. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. I love every one of you. Stay safe, stay sane, and above everything else in the world, stay blessed. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.